Hey guys, so here's all the leaks we got when the servers were down. So yeah, and downtime is over. If you're wondering, like at the time I'm recording this, downtime is over finally. So yeah, anyways, but this is all of the leaks we got. So we got Snoop Dogg's pickaxe, which isn't really a leak from this update. Like this was already like a thing that like they showed us before downtime, but I mean we just seen it now, so I'm just gonna talk about it right here. So yeah, but it's just like the dog logo right there and two tires together right there. So yeah, anyways, we got his glider, which is a bike on fire and all that. So yeah, you can also see his backling right there. That looks good. So yeah. You can see his Snoop Doggy Dogg snot style, which looks super goofy. So yeah, it looks like over here looking like Scooby Doo. Anyways, we got 10 Ball. So yeah, and in the new Reload trailer for the new Reload update, you can see this skin in that trailer, but I didn't really talk about it until now. So yeah. And it's 10 Ball, so we got 8 Ball, 1 Ball, and now 10 Ball, which is a girl. So yeah. Anyways, I'm assuming that this is a backling. This probably is a pickaxe, wrap, and all of that. So yeah, but she looks good. So yeah. And then we got the female Chaos Agent, Chaos Agent mixed with Toxic with the mask off, just how we did with the Chaos Agent. And the hair looks super good right there and all that, but yeah. We even got a loading screen of her right here, looking badass. So yeah. We got another loading screen of her right here, but with the white style, like in her white suit. And then we got a recreation of this loading screen. If you guys don't remember, when Chapter 2 came out, the Battle Pass skins for Chapter 2, Season 1, had evil versions of themselves. For example, like Ripley had Sludge, which was red, and April also had an evil version of himself. And there was a loading screen of him fighting him, but it wasn't in this art style. But yeah, but this is just a recreation of that. So instead of 8 Ball fighting his evil self, he's fighting 1 Ball. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, you got 1 Ball and 8 Ball competing in this to see who's better and all of that. And it looks like 8 Ball is probably gonna win, but yeah. We got a loading screen with the Sky Guff skin. Meowscles Midas skin right here. Yeah. And this glider looks really good in my opinion. Like, they did an amazing job with this. It would be cool if they, like, brought the sharks back like this for Fort Nightmares. But, unfortunately, they didn't do that. So that was a missed opportunity. So, yeah. Anyways, we got a loading screen with the new TNT skin and all of that. So, yeah. Another loading screen with her, and yeah, I was right, that is her glider. So, yeah. You got the Sky Guff skin shooting, like doing a laser thing. And if you guys know, cats follow that, and that's what she's doing. She's doing it to distract him. So, yeah. And then we got a loading screen of this random item shop skin that's been here for a while. I don't know why, but yeah. So yeah. Anyways, we got the emote for the Guff Sky skin. I don't really have a video of this in game, but yeah, here it is. You also got this, which is, like referencing, like, which is supposed to be about that loading screen with 1 and 8 Ball, trying to prove who's better playing that game against each other. So, and then you got all the emoticons right here. This one's really interesting and all that. So, yeah. I love how his, like, hand is a pole now, which makes sense. So, yeah. You also got, you also got Tree Guff right there, which is a reference to him. So, yeah. And then we got the glider for her, which reminds me of Venom, I'm not even gonna lie. So, yeah. And then we got the Snoop Dogg emote in game. So yeah, this one transforms you into like the dog style, and if you want to transform back, then it does that. It's one of those emotes. So yeah. We also got another look at one of his emotes in game. So yeah, and we did get some lore this season. Like it's not that much lore, but it's still some lore. And for some reason, a lot of people didn't think there would be any lore in this season. Like, they just jumped into it not expecting there to be any lore, and that they thought it was just gonna be a season that exists here and all that. But they were wrong. So, yeah, anyways, let me play it.
Game. Hey, Valeria. Remember when I'd accuse you and your friends of trying to ruin the world and you'd roll your eyes? You'd say something like, quiet, the adults are talking, fun times. I'm not really sure what brought that to mind. Maybe it's you opening Pandora's box? I'm not leaving this message to gloat. I'm really not. I plan on doing that in person. But, yeah. I think it's time for me to go. With all of your connections, you probably know this already, but Pandora's box is a part of something bigger. I can't shake the sense that I'm a part of it too. I don't know where I'm going or when we'll see each other again. So if this is goodbye, it's been nice being your sister. And I'll be honest, even better being your nemesis. Take care of yourself. Nisha says hi. Hey, me again. I forgot a few things last time. First, Julie says hi. At least, I think that's what he said. Apparently he really enjoyed being a hostage. He loves attention, so that tracks. Jones is still not your biggest fan, what with the Nana napping and all. But I've convinced him to get out of the vengeance game. For now. You're welcome. Don't make a habit of it. You know, you could maybe pick up one of these times. All right. I'll try you again. Okay, that time you definitely sent me to voicemail. You are gonna feel so bad when you finally listen to these. But I'm sure whatever you're doing is much more important than having a final conversation with your sister. I disbanded the Underground. But if you want the Underground to stay gone, you're going to have to invite them to the table. You've got a lot of rebuilding to do. Don't do it alone. Nisha can help. The Underground are good people. They hate you, so right there you know they've got good judgment. I set up a meeting. The rest is up to you. Do the right thing this time. I know you will. Okay, this time I was really hoping you'd pick up. I don't really know who else I can talk to about this. So, turns out, my art can see the future. Well, no, wait. I can see the future, but it only shows up in my art. Yeah, I'm not explaining this well, am I? You know your whole fire thing? I can see the future through my paintings. So, kind of the same thing. I think I just had to say that. That's probably it. But I can't rule out another call. Hey, Valeria?
So, yeah, it sounds like Hope and Jones are still on the Chapter 5 map. Meanwhile, we're on the Chapter 2 map from going through that rift and all that. But it sounds like Hope is going to be leaving the Chapter 5 map really soon to go, like, search for whatever Pandora's box wants her to find and all of that. So, yeah, and that's interesting. Like, it's interesting to know that Hope can also, like, see the future through her drawings. I mean, it was pretty obvious when she said she was having visions back in, like, Chapter 5, Season 3, I think. But, yeah. But there's a lot of interesting drawings that we got from her. So, yeah, but before that, Juice WRLD's manager confirmed that we will be getting a Juice WRLD concert, which I pretty much predicted. So, yeah. And that's good. So, yeah, I feel like they're gonna nail it with that. I'm excited for that. But there is some drawings we got. One of them I took a screenshot of. Well, there's actually two of them. You got this one, which I don't know where this one came from. I think it came from the whiteboarding game, but I don't remember. So, yeah, but this is the one Hope drew. And since she can see the future in her drawings, yeah, she definitely saw something with the nothing. And if you're wondering why I'm saying this is the nothing, because the last and only time we have ever like heard of him or heard him speak at all was in chapter 3 season 4, the Chrome season, and in that season he communicated with us through the TV and all that, and this shows somebody watching us through the TV and all that. Like, there's somebody watching us through the TV and all that, and communicating with us through it, and who else would it be but the nothing? So, yeah, like, it's not that hard to understand. So, yeah, so Hope obviously saw something with the nothing in the future that she's probably gonna try to prevent if it's bad, which it most likely will be. But I don't think she's gonna be able to prevent it. So, yeah. But this is obviously Fortnite telling us that the nothing is gonna come back in like chapter 6. So it looks like the nothing is gonna finally make a return after like 2 years in chapter 6, which is good. Like finally coming back. So yeah, I can't wait to see more of the nothing and what they do with him. I hope he's actually like a big villain this time. I doubt he will be this time. At least not anytime soon, but I could be wrong. So, yeah. Anyways, so yeah. We also got a drawing of Sloane, but I don't really have a screenshot of that. So, yeah, but she also drew Sloane, which confirms even more that Sloane is going to be returning really soon, along with the nothing. So, yeah. And it's really good that to know that Fortnite is finally going back to that story with like the last reality and the Chrome and all of that and the nothing and all of that, like back to the last reality storyline and the nothing, the Chrome and all that, and possibly the 7 story. So yeah. But yeah. So yeah. And we already knew Sloane was going to be returning from that survey skin, but this still confirms that she's going to be, like, returning, like, really soon, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be in Chapter 6. So, yeah, and if the nothing, like, I don't know, like, the nothing might not come back in Chapter 6, and I might be teasing it for, like, a future thing, but who knows. So, yeah, but it looks like from what it's looking like, it looks like we're gonna get the return of the Nothing and Sloane in the same chapter and possibly the 7. So yeah, so chapter 6 could be one of the best chapters we've gotten in a while. So yeah. Anyways, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, this makes me even more excited for chapter 6 though. So yeah, like I really think chapter 6 is gonna have a good story because so far it's looking like it will. So yeah, and I hope I'm right, but yeah. But I assume the next time we'll see Hope after like this season will be at some point in chapter 6, or maybe we'll have to wait until like chapter 7 or something like that to see her again, but who knows. So yeah. Anyways, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And since this seems like it's gonna be like focused around characters like Sloane and the Nothing and all that, I don't think, like, now that I think about it, I don't really think we're gonna see like Jones or Hope for a little while. I think they're gonna be taken out of the story for a little while and then brought back in like chapter 7 or 8, something like that. So yeah. Anyways, that's all it'll be.